From wherever you're joining us from on this day, on the 22nd of December. I mean, Christmas is just around the corner, but for now, you're just in time for the latest in the world of news. I'm Mwigi William. Welcome to the broadcast. Now, to our top story, with the teachers, with education stakeholders have applauded the government's decision of not announcing the top candidates in the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education Examination KCPE results. Meanwhile, they were disappointed at the Ministry of Education for not releasing the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment KPSEA results, which was done by grade 6 learners. And as our senior education reporter Sharon Baranga reports, KPSEA results will be sent directly to schools by 16th January 2023.
This is Kitale School Teaching Fraternity and Parents celebrating exemplary performance posted by 2022 candidates who sat for KCPE exam. The school had a registered candidacy of 283 with 37 candidates scoring more than 400 marks.
Matokeo ambayo tumepata, mwanafunzi wa kwanza amepata 422, anaitwa Samson Saboki. Yule wa pili pia amepata 421 na tunaendelea kupata matokeo. Kwa sasa tumepata wanafunzi 37 ambao wamepata 400 na zaidi.
All in all, I give glory to God because he's the one who has made it all happen. I actually did not expect this, but I just thank him because he has given me the best.
I got 421 in my KCPE exam.
At Hilltop Preparatory School, more than 11 candidates scored over 400 marks.
The last child had 315 and the first child had 415. We are proud because we had 400 candidates.
And I got 413. I'd like to thank the Almighty God for, I did not expect to get this mark, but it was by His will that I managed to get this.
Parent to Joy Bacheno, she got 413, and we thank God for that result.
In Kisii County Private School led by Kisii Academies, registered exemplary performance, with parents and teachers celebrating the performance.
We had 12 learners who scored above 400, learners who scored above 350 to 372.
I thank God for He has given me good marks. I scored 413 through hard work and prayer.
Precious Hope Annex Jogo, the total number of 32 pupils, the highest had 409, and about 5 of them had over 400.
Similarly, in Nandi County, Kapsabet Highlands Primary School registered exemplary performance with schools celebrating their top performers.
I managed to score 417 marks in my KCPE exam. It was not really what I was expecting.
We used to come for preps until 10. Sometimes even extended up to 11, but it actually helped.
Elsewhere in Kwale and Embu counties, the situation was similar in Makaela Academy and Tenri School.
As for me, my hard work has really paid. It has not gone for granted.
We had a total of 131 candidates sitting for KCPE this year, and I'm happy. On my left, we have a girl who has conquered Kwale County.
I got 416 marks. What I did to attain this position was determination, self-discipline. I worked hard.
We had 52 candidates who sat for the 2022 KCP, and out of the 52 candidates, we managed to have 12 scoring 400 and above.
In Kiambu County, Juja Preparatory School also registered exemplary performance.
One of the things that really gave us these results is nothing but the dedication and sheer discipline and hard work.
I scored these marks mainly because my teachers prepared me well. They equipped us in everywhere, and so I was well equipped for the exams.
And I'm very happy. I got 418 marks. I thank the teachers and the parents for molding us to the people who we are today.
30 candidates over 400 marks, and our school mean score 410 marks. So we really thank God for this great performance.
Bonfas Barassa, TV 47.
That is our reporter Boniface Barasa and not Sharon Baranga, as I had mentioned earlier. Apologies for that. Now let us move on, still on matters KCPE. And with the KCPE 2022 results being received in various schools across the country, in Uasin Gishu County, private schools performed exemplary compared to public schools. Little Lambs and Queens of Angel schools emerged top in the county, with each school having over 10 candidates with 400 marks and above. The head teacher of Queen of Angels, Hedwig Wayongo, and teacher Simba of Queen of Angels noted that the candidates did exemplary despite limited time occasioned by COVID-19 pandemic.
We have done so well, with our first child having 420. I believe we are the best in the whole of North Rift at the moment, and we thank God for that. We thank God we achieved the result because of the cooperation that was there among us, our teachers, our pupils, and all the teaching staff.
To thank first of all my teachers. They have also been there for us since we started our journey primary until now we have finished.
Shukrani nyingi sana kwa matokeo bora ambayo tumeyapata leo. Na vile vile hawa wanafunzi wamefanya vizuri, manake wameleta ari nzuri katika shule hii yetu tukufu. Na vile ushirikiano mzuri, ule utangamano mzuri kati ya walimu, kati ya shule, halmashauri ya shule, na vile vile wote washikadau wote katika shule hii yetu. Nafikiri tumeshirikiana vyema, ndipo sasa tukapata matokeo yaliyo bora zaidi.
Say that above 400 we have 38 candidates, and our first candidate for the first time with a higher mark compared to last year is 425. And this is because of the discipline that these candidates have had throughout the year. It was not easy because of the constraint of time, but we appreciate God for these results.
I'm feeling really happy and excited at the same time. I'm going to high school, and my marks I passed, and I want to thank the teachers for being with us through this whole journey since we started and now we've ended, and for our parents and the administration, and we want to thank you and the staffs and everyone who has been with us through the whole journey.
Congratulations to the 2022 KCPE class. Now switching gears to matters health, the Kenya Kwanza government through the Ministry of Health Cabinet Secretary Dr. Susan Nakumincha has assured Kenyans that they are focused on delivering quality universal health coverage through fully digitizing the health sector to improve on efficiency of service delivery. The CS further stated that the ministry is in talks with KMPDU to stop the looming doctor strike slated for January 2023.
We are in the process of fully digitalizing the health sector in order to improve on efficiency of service delivery across all subsectors. We have finalized on the e-health bill, which will be sending to Parliament for enactment as legislation. This will definitely ensure Kenyans receive services with much ease. The Ministry of Health has also developed the electronic Kenya model, quality model for health, as the country's framework for making sure quality care is delivered as per the set norms and standards. This system will allow health facilities do a self-assessment, health inspections, and form a basis for strategic purchasing of services pegged on quality of care. I implore doctors, and indeed the entire health workforce, to be empathetic during this festive season as we engage the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union on the strike notice issued by the union. My office has already initiated conversations around the issues raised by them, and I'm persuaded that we will find a common ground as patriots serving one nation. Keeping with the promise of promoting local enterprise, the Ministry of Health has prioritized local manufacturing of quality health products and technologies. This includes pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and other biomedicals, which will ensure sufficiency of essential medicines and health products for all our healthcare facilities. We are working closely with partners towards the setting of a human vaccine production industry at Tatu City by Moderna that is expected to break ground in March 2022.
Well, still on matters health, it is a sigh of reprieve to Bungoma County residents after the area governor Kenneth Lusaka has officially launched Cancer and Palliative Care Center, I-Unit and ICU in Bungoma County Referral Hospital. Speaking after the launch, the county boss said that the residents have been traveling miles away to seek medication, stating that the facilities will save on time and resources, promising to improve health services in the county. The referral medical superintendent David Wanikina noted that many cancer patients have been seeking medical services late and upon late referral to Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret.
Early diagnostic. And also now, once you've made that diagnosis, have started in a small, noble way. Let us grow it. We were looking at our numbers. Esophageal cancer is very big here. A lot of patients, they present late, and an old man just tells you, I can't swallow. And within 6 months, there are no more. Prostate cancer is also still a very big morbidity here. Also, we have cervical cancer. Our patients have to go all the way to Eldoret for basic things like chemotherapy, which we can offer here. With that center, we are going to serve our population. We are going to save people from selling their lands to go and access health care.
In the morgue, they have already put in this supplementary budget 11 million, which is going to improve the morgue. So we are taking care of that one. Even those who have rested, to rest in peace and in good place. In a good place, watu wapumzike. Mahali pema peponi. I know, I also want to confirm that those who have been on contract, we have agreed that we are going to employ them on permanent basis. We are going to employ them. Number two, we have also agreed that the cash also have been working for 3 months. This time we are going to extend it to 1 year, so that we get 1 year and we get a letter. That tumekubaliana, and that is ready. We have also agreed that although we are going to absorb all those, but still we have a shortage of nurses, and that's why, Bwana Chairman, we are going to advertise to recruit more 85 nurses, and to recruit also the 246, a total of 246, but 85 will be nurses. I am sure that we can be able to cater for that.
Now moving on, President William Ruto on Wednesday held a Christmas party for children at State House, Nairobi. The party celebration saw the president cut a cake together with the First Lady and the children. The president also marked his birthday by launching a major tree planting campaign at Ngong in Kajiado County.
Sorry. Okay. Hello, Junior. How are you? All of you, the children of Kenya, you are the very reason why, as parents, we work hard, we work smart, so that we can give you a chance to be your best. So I wish you well. I know we are in a festive season. All of us are going into Christmas. I want to wish each and every one of you and your parents and your families and all Kenyans a Merry Christmas and a blessed, wonderful 2023. Mutanisaidia kupeleka salamu kwa wazazi wenu? Mutawaambia Hasla amesemaje? Amesema Merry Christmas.
We are here to say Merry Christmas and a blessed 2023. I believe you have had a great day, have you? You have played, you have gotten to know another child, you have gotten to know another family, and you have had something to eat, and for that we thank the Lord. And so mine is to say that as we go to 2023, we wish you God's blessings together with your families as you will be traveling wherever you are going, whether you are going up country or you'll be left in the city. We want to wish you God's blessings. And parents, we want to say thank you so much for the work that you continue to do, even in State House and in the office of the President. We appreciate you. And thank you for bringing up your children in the ways of the Lord and even in the religions that you believe in, because that is the best thing that you can do to your children.
That's enough. That's enough. I want to see her alone. We want to see her dance first.
I'll call you guys. Let's go down, please, let's go down. In a Christmas reading.
Indeed, the festive season is here. And the credit lenders in the country have dismissed assertion that the Hustler Fund is a threat to their business, as there is a 90% credit gap in the country that require joint efforts to close it. Instead, the lenders are calling upon the government to collaborate with them by averting losses, where defaulters of the Hustler Fund also seek loans in their enterprises, as well as help them get cheap loans, as they will also offer affordable loans to Kenyans.
Hustler Fund is a great idea. It should be supported by all, including us. We are giving it full support, and it's not a threat to our business at all, because the Hustler Fund will also get people who want to play tricks on them, and they might want to take money, fail to pay, and then come and borrow from us. We should be able to call them out and say and request them to go and pay back those loans, because those loans are meant to. It's like a revolving fund. You borrow, pay. The same money is lent to other people, or you pay back and you're given a higher loan limit from 500 to 50,000. Therefore, that is one of the major collaborations. The second one is to, if possible, the government can use us to lend the Hustler Fund to our customers who are most of them are business people, and therefore at least they will be assured that they will have somebody else to help them collect the funds.
Now to the coast region. People living along the coastline have been advised to conduct cleanup exercise at the beach to reduce on ocean pollution and consequently get rid of litter that threatens the life of marine ecosystem. Speaking during the exercise, Tourism Cabinet Secretary Penina Malonza noted that the sea turtles are adversely affected as some die after consuming waste. She further unveiled the sea turtle conservation protocol at the Mombasa Marine Park.
Tumepiga marufuku katika fuo zetu za bahari ya kwamba hatutakubalia vitu kama ya plastiki, chupa, firinya ya kunywa soda, vitu kama plastiki, bags za plastiki, hatutazikubalia katika ufuo wetu wa bahari. Na hivyo askari wetu watashika doria pamoja na askari wa polisi, na tutashirikiana pamoja na Minister of Interior ili tuhakikishe tumeweza kuweka enforcement ama kushikilia hiyo sheria ikafanyike katika fuo zetu za bahari. Kwa hivyo ningewaita Wakenya wetu wote tusike pamoja, kama vile tunavyonuia utalii uimarike hapa pwani kama vile ulikuwa. Utaimarika kama tutaungana pamoja, wenye boti, wenye kuuza miraa, wenye kuuza kwa mahoteli, tushirikiane pamoja ili tusafishe fuo zetu za bahari.
Moving on, Permanent Secretary Diaspora Affairs Roslyn Njogu has urged Kenyans to plant trees to help the country achieve forest cover and food security in the years to come. Njogu, who led a tree planting exercise in Trans Nzoia County, has challenged Kenyans to be on the forefront in tree planting campaigns launched by President William Ruto yesterday. She was accompanied by Trans Nzoia Deputy Governor Philomena Binia Kapkori.
So the today event, we are using it to sensitize the community, the public, corporates, NGOs, government institutions to support the initiative by the President by ensuring that we prepare adequately for the long rains which will come in April.
Trans Nzoia, we have two forest reserves, that is Mount Elgon and Cherangani, and which has inadequate forest cover. So for us, it's really a very significant exercise, and the President's directive could not come at the right time, because we want to ensure that we rehabilitate and conserve Mount Elgon and Cherangani. We also have, as a county, plans to plant 1 million trees every year. So this is indeed a push for us and a boost.
Here in Trans Nzoia, we've planted 5,600 trees, but this exercise is going on around the country. So today's target is to plant 560,000 trees. It's a good step towards the 5 billion trees, 15 billion, but 5 billion within the first 5 years that President Ruto is championing. And that begins to reclaim some of the places that have been food baskets, bread baskets like Trans Nzoia here, and begins to assure our people of food security. We begin to fix degraded ecosystems. And so this is something that we can do, not just for food security for now, but it is a thing that we can bequeath generations to come. So this is for our children and our children's children and their children.
And also, Cabinet Secretary for Water, Sanitation and Irrigation Alice Wahome has officiated the pilot tree planting exercise of over 5,000 trees at Ndakaine Dam in Gatanga constituency, urging residents to focus on restoring water catchment areas by not only planting trees but also taking care and growing them. Wahome also challenged the county governments to be more efficient in enhancing provision of water from dams and boreholes to the locals, as it is their duty. The Water CS says that a minimum of 30% of water resources should be left to benefit the locals within the area from where the resources come from.
Pande miti kila pahali. We want to be part of the planting and growing. You could plant and not grow the tree. So wherever you plant, make sure you put in place systems sufficient to ensure that that tree being your responsibility to make sure that the tree grows. Don't plant one tree, plant 1, 2, 3, many. And the minimum we are expecting from each person, from a child, so if the child is yours and cannot be able to appreciate and plant tree by reason of age, the parents, the guardians have the responsibility to plant those trees on behalf of the child.
I want to say today, as leaders, we just came to show what Kenyans need to do. And what they need to do is simply to ensure that we are able to grow as many trees as possible. You know very well we are going through a very hard time. For the last 3 years, we have not had enough rainfall. And for the people who have just been, this place is called Ndakaine Dam. And I'm sure the photographers will take the photos of how Ndakaine Dam water has depleted for the last 3 years. And therefore, since the people of Gatanga, since the people of Kenya, since the people of Nairobi depend on the Ndakaine Dam, it's the responsibility of all of us to join hands and grow and plant as many trees as possible to ensure that those trees attract water, and that water attracts rain to ensure that our dams are.
Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale now says he will not be offering any apologies to anyone on his remarks about Muslim women wearing hijabs. The CS had earlier remarked that Muslim women in Kenya must wear hijabs or find another country to live in. Speaking in Garissa County during a tree planting exercise at Naja Children Orphanage, Duale said the Kenya Kwanza government was formed on the foundation of faith in God, hence allowing every religion the liberty to practice in their own ways. These remarks comes after he faced harsh criticism from a section of the Kenyans online.
I have the mandate to speak for the Muslim community because the government of William Ruto is a government that believes in God, that believes Christians will be given the opportunity to practice their religion, and Muslims will be given their freedom as enshrined in the Constitution to practice. So if you are not a Muslim, and if you are a Muslim, you don't wear hijab, you have no problem with me. I am giving a moral advice as a Muslim leader to my community who elected me.
The Interfaith Council in Garissa Township constituency is calling for peaceful campaigns and elections ahead of the January 5th by-election in the area. The council was speaking at a Garissa hotel during a post-election review on the August 9th general elections. Made up of peace elders and state actors, the council says it has identified some gaps which need to be sealed to ensure peaceful election. The seat fell vacant after the appointment of Aden Duale into the cabinet.
the by-election ambayo inakuja, tunaomba security wetu. Tunajua sasa hivi Garissa tunachaguana tu kiti moja ya MP, mwakilishi wa MP yetu. Tunaomba ya kwamba the IBC wawe macho sana, na pia security kupitia county commissioner na wote wakaweze kuwa macho sana.
So our meeting today was to try on how we can actually bridge those gaps, how we can actually come up with a lasting solution towards a peaceful election for the forthcoming by-election. And since morning we had actually presentation from the representative from the IRC Kenya and also from the Assistant County Commissioner. The observation was actually need for peace at any given moment when we are carrying our election.
Ukiwa kama hakuna amani, hatutakuwa na maendeleo, hatutakuwa na masomo, hatutakuwa na.
Narok County Commissioner Isaac Masinde has confirmed that all police officers in the county will not be allowed to go for their leave during the festivities as they are expecting to receive locals and international tourists visiting the Masai Mara. Speaking in his office, Masinde urged Narok residents to enjoy their Christmas peacefully and promised security will be provided as there are groups of police officers who will be patrolling day and night to make sure no criminals take advantage of the festivities to do crime. The police officers will also be stationed at the Masai Mara Game Reserve.
Tumeweka mikakati ya kutosha ya kuhakikisha kwamba watu watakula sikukuu katika hali ambayo nzuri. Intensify police patrols in Narok town in all the urban centers. Divide police into sectors. In Narok town itakuwa patrolled by 5 sectors ya police. Itakuwa na patrol siku na mchana kuhakikisha kwamba kuna usalama wa kutosha kutukia Christmas. Nataka niulize wananchi na sasa wakaaji wa Narok town wa report any small instance yoyote yenye wameona ambayo inahusiana mambo ya usalama. Na pia nataka niseme kwamba kama county security team tumeamua kwamba all police officers in Narok County pamoja na national administration officers wote watakuwa on duty 24 hours during Christmas time. Christmas yao itakuja baada.
And now to the world of sports. Sofapaka registered their 4th draw of the season after a 1-1 draw against the Kenya Police FC in the match day 6 of the FKF Premier League played at the Kasarani Annex Field. Unbeaten this season after 3 back-to-back draws, Sofapaka were looking to bag their first win of the season against a Stars-started side Police, but they found themselves trailing inside a 50 minutes of play after Drew Elvis Rupia's header. Sofapaka waited until 76th minute to find an equalizer through Manga Rodi's strike as they held on to register their 4th draw of the season and extended their unbeaten run.
Ile nitasema ni uchungu, maana ukiangalia nina almost 10 days na vijana, lakini ukiangalia kuna kitu ambacho unaangalia katika timu na natafuta. So far naweza sema sio mbaya. Naweza sema pale wamefikia kutoka na mimi vile mimi nataka timu yangu iwe, naona si mbaya. So itabidi, maana nimeangalia towards the end vijana wamekuja wakatika. So inakuonesha kuwa tulisukuma sana kuitafuta, maana baada ya